Each of us has at least once been disappointed in ourselves, feeling as if all efforts have vanished into nothingness. Sometimes we ask ourselves, why do I keep failing? Is success only meant for others? Today's story is about Min, a young man carrying both dreams and the burden of countless stumbles, along with a fateful morning that could change his entire life. Min is not a lazy person. On the contrary, he has tried his best. Min took the university entrance exam 3 times, and each time he failed to pass the threshold of his dreams. He applied for jobs, went to interviews at 8 or 9 places, but none called him back. Each time he failed, Min told himself, "That's right, I'm not good enough yet, I need to try harder." But the more he tried, the more tired and lost he became. Night after night, Min tossed and turned, staring at the dark ceiling. Every time he was about to start something new, a voice echoed inside him. "You'll fail again, no matter how hard you try." The self-doubt crept in, growing like an unhealable crack. One evening, Min came home after a tiring day of part-time work. His father was sitting in the corner of the yard, looking pensive. Seeing his son, he gently asked, "Son, are you free tomorrow?" Min wearily gave a soft yes. The father said nothing more and quietly went into the house. The next morning, before it was fully light, Dad woke Min up. The two of them silently rode their bikes to the quiet riverbank. The shimmering dawn sunlight reflected on the rippling water. He took 2 small stones out of his shirt pocket and said to Min, "Let's see who can throw the stone farther today." Min looked at his father, surprised. How long had it been since he played such a childish game? Although hesitant, he picked up a pebble. Dad's stone dropped with a plop into the water, creating a circle of ripples spreading out. Min tried throwing, and his stone flew a bit farther than his father's. His dad smiled, a rare smile in recent months, then said, "See, you can do better than me. But actually, this game isn't about who wins or loses." Then he asked, "Min, do you know why you failed the previous times?" He turned to look at his father, painfully shaking his head. "Because your daughter never threw the second stone. You always stopped at the first stone, then became afraid, and placed the burden on yourself. But this river, every stone thrown creates many new ripples. None of them is a failure. It's just that you chose to stop, missing the chance to see your true strength." Min sat silently. For the first time, he understood that every failure was just a ripple, not defining the entire ocean of his life. His father continued, "Think about it. If this morning you had kept sleeping out of despair, you would never have known that a small stone on an ordinary day could create such a big emotion." Unconsciously, Min picked up another stone and threw it hard. The waves spread farther, more beautifully than before. Not everyone who succeeds is luckier than you, Min. They persist in throwing the next stone, despite tens of thousands of waves of failure. The sky gradually brightened. A gentle breeze brushed by, the water surface shimmering, reflecting a new determination. When Min left, a strange feeling surged within him. For the first time, he no longer found failure frightening, because as long as he continued to start over each morning, as long as he was not held back by the past, he would have a better opportunity. He made plans for that day, to submit his application once more, learn a new skill, and most importantly, not let the old stones tie his feet, no longer fearing the darkness. Just one morning waking up in a different way, Min chose a new beginning for himself. He was no longer the boy who avoided failure, but someone who dared to face it, dared to try again, no matter the outcome. Every effort, whether it ended in loss or rejection, he regarded as waves reminding him not to stop trying. On a good day, Min received news that he had been accepted for the position of office staff. It wasn't his dream job, but it was a door for him to keep trying, to keep throwing the next stone toward the future. Remembering the morning by the river, Min smiled, silently thanking his father for giving him a great and simple lesson. Sometimes, the key to breaking free from the cycle of failure is not about doing something bigger, but simply daring to choose a new beginning on an ordinary morning. Get up earlier, try again every day with the belief that you still deserve your dreams. No matter how many times you fail, as long as you don't stop at the first stumbling block, success will eventually come. Min's story is like the story of many other young people amidst the ups and downs of life. Everyone has experienced painful falls and has thought that their life could never change. But as long as you persevere, as long as you give yourself one more morning to try again, you will surely discover failure is not the end, but the beginning of a journey. And just one day, one morning when you truly believe in yourself, you will see that every stumble is just a challenge on the path to success. So if you fail today, remember that success is only a morning away. Once again, courageously standing up and starting over. Like Min, you will eventually find your way, not because of luck, but because you refuse to stop. That is the biggest message of the story. Never let the past bind your future. Wake up early, be strong, and keep throwing a new stone every day. Those small stones will create the big wave of your life.